Anastasia Beverly Hills are saying that this is a one-of-a-kind product, that it's the first of its kind. It's a BB cream stick with 8 skincare ingredients, and it is available right now for €47 and in 16 shades. Tis pricey. I have to say a massive thank you to Makeup on Your Radar. I took their photos and the information. Let's discuss this one. And I don't know about you, but €47 for essentially a BB cream just seems astronomically expensive to me. I know that they're saying that there's skincare ingredients, but when I looked through them, I was like, oh, I don't really know how you can justify that price, but there you go. It's apparently going to give you a light, barely there finish, but I do appreciate that at least their shade range seems to be okay-ish. Definitely you could have a few darker ones, but it's not the absolute worst. Of course, we do have to remember that because it's a BB cream, it's not like you need a whole chunk of shade ranges. I do find it interesting, though, that they have a disproportionate amount of light versus dark. And the darkest does seem to be fairly dark, but they definitely could have gone darker. So for reference, this is shade 16, and they say that this is deep skin with a neutral undertone. And this is the model who is wearing the deepest shade, and it does look fairly okay. Do I think it warrants the price of €47? Not so much. But they're really kind of going on this whole, it's a first of its kind tinted solid serum thing. And I'm like, okay, I get it. Just because it's new doesn't necessarily mean that it's the absolute best. They go on to say that this beauty balm features a luxuriously silky texture that's weightless and blends seamlessly. Now, when you actually look at the ingredients, it kind of makes sense as to why you may be getting that. So let's talk about those 8 skincare ingredients that they're so excited that they've included within the product. The first is HA+ microspheres, and they say that that helps to smooth fine lines and wrinkles. Then there's peptide complex, which helps to deliver youthful skin. I have to say, I actually think that's a very, very smart addition, particularly for those who can't use retinols. Then there's fatty acids, which help to protect and restore your skin. Collagen stabilizers, which help to moisturize for a smooth effect. Now, collagen, depending on what you know of it, it doesn't really tend to do a huge amount for the skin. It's more like something that sits on top. It's very difficult to penetrate the skin barrier. So yeah, it probably does help to some degree, but nothing with any long lasting effects. Then the rest are all these like essentially moisturizing agents. So there's coconut oil, shea butter, marula oil and jojoba seed oil. For me, though, the thing that I find most interesting, and I feel like they should have really led with this, is that it's free of phthalates, mineral oil, talc, sulfates, paragons and fragrance. And for me, that's kind of the stuff that I find the most interesting, because we are seeing more of a trend towards that. I don't want to say clean beauty, but, you know, stuff that is a little bit more potentially safe for your skin. This is also cruelty-free and vegan. They're also trying to outline that you could use this to brighten, bronze and sculpt, probably to some degree, but I think, you know, if they're saying that it's a light skin tint, you're not going to get that much from that to have those sort of effects. For that €47, you are getting 18 grams of product, so keep that in mind. I don't know how long that would last you, but it does look quite pretty on the models. It is meant to be a light, barely there thing, which is kind of perfect for this time of the year. But the thing that I can't get over is the packaging, because all I can think of is, you know, that Max Factor pan stick? You know the one that I'm talking about. We all went through it. It's kind of giving that. And I get that they're doing the whole, you know, oh, it can be applied this way, but I wish they'd kind of gone for packaging that looked a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, because it's €47. I know that's such a meh thing to whinge about, but like, it's very pricey for what is a BB cream. I don't know. For me, I personally wouldn't go for it. I have a lot of skincare that I am already using. I don't need to have makeup that has skincare in it, because I already have a bunch of skincare. Do you know what I mean? Like, I do like that they don't have talc, they don't have mineral oils, all that sort of thing. I think that is fantastic, and I'd like to see more of that. But for €47, for something that is just going to about even out my complexion, not really. I feel like this is going to be for the younger demographic, you know, people in their 20s whose skin is just like a sheer perfection. Which, by the way, hilarious when they're like, oh, here's HA+, which will smooth out lines and wrinkles. And I'm like, you're in your 20s, you have nothing. You're fine. You're not aging at all. I don't feel like this is for me. I think the shade range is a bit weird. I know for like BB creams, etc., you don't have to have a massive like skincare range or whatever, it's shade range. But it's just really weird that they have so many light shades and then like just a smattering of dark and hardly any medium. Just very, very strange to me. Anyways, let me know down below what you guys think. Are you interested in this? Do you think the price is warranted? So many questions. Let me know down below.